As a child, I was very quiet, very soft spoken. For the most part, I was afraid to talk. I didn't talk much. I didn't raise my hand in class. I really didn't interact with the other kids. I can tell you now, every friend I ever made in life, it was because they approached me first. I've never gone out of my way to approach anybody. Um, well, as a child, now it's different, but in my youth, I rarely talked, period. The only person I really talked to on a consistent basis was my sister, and that's probably because we shared a bedroom most of our lives. Um, so I was very shy. I hated attention. I hated bringing attention to myself. Like I can remember, um, my folks throwing me a surprise party when I was 10, and it was a disaster because I didn't know it just wasn't for me. Um, and it wasn't that I didn't have anything to say. It's just that whenever I did say something, typically I was scolded. Growing up around adults, they used a lot of profanity. They spoke very harshly, and it would hurt my feelings. So, in order to avoid my feelings from being hurt, I just stopped talking altogether. And I noticed that for the most part, if I didn't bother people or didn't go out of my way to talk to people, they would leave me alone. My type of quiet was very eerie to most people. It wasn't like, well, once I'm in class with you for a while, then I warm up to you and I start talking. That was the assumption they were under, but that just wasn't me. Um, so now what I'm trying to do with these videos is um, help myself find my voice. Um, it's a challenge for me because I don't want to do this. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to be seen. It's a level of vulnerability in this that I'm not really looking forward to, but it's about obedience at this point. Since maybe the end of January, I've just had this strong nudge from God to share my story in the midst of my transformation. I know a lot of people, they'll talk about their before and they'll show you the after. I don't have an after to show you. I'm in the midst and it is ugly. But that's okay because everybody has to go through it if they choose to. So I'm just trying to uncover the version of myself that I've buried for most of my life.